everybody, Spider Monkey here, and this is a Halloween 5 for 5 tag video. I was tagged by Halloweenmama, tagged me 2-3 weeks ago. I was actually out of town on vacation, but she tagged me, then got back, and just everything between work and just being busy and forgetting. So I'm finally sitting down and doing this video. Thank you, Halloweenmama, for tagging me. Halloweenmama has an awesome channel. She does unboxings, really into horror, Halloween, of course, per the name. Recently uploaded a video of her and her kids going to a Spirit Halloween store. Awesome channel. Put a link in the description. You can follow that. Check her out. Make sure to like her videos as you watch them and subscribe to her channel. But with this, of course, 5 for 5. Answer 5 questions and tag 5 more people to do the same. So, first question was, favorite Halloween kids meal toy? I couldn't really think of any off the top of my head, but Halloweenmama mentioned the buckets that McDonald's did. I know 1 year at least, I can't remember if it was done for multiple years or just 1 year. Anyway, McDonald's did buckets. I know at least 1 year it was 4 different orange buckets with different pumpkin jack-o'-lantern faces on them. And then there was another year where they did, it was multicolored buckets. There was like an orange bucket, which of course was a jack-o'-lantern face. There was a white bucket that was a ghost face, purple bucket that was a witch face, and a green bucket that was a Frankenstein face. I'm going to have to go with those, the multicolored buckets with the different character faces, because those are really the only ones I can think of. Now, I probably wouldn't have been able to think of those if Halloweenmama hadn't mentioned the McDonald's buckets that reminded me. Second question, favorite Halloween costume of all time? I love Halloween. I love dressing up for Halloween. I've had a ton of different costumes that I loved, but the majority of my costumes were always something that I put together. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And it was nothing like a specific known character or anything, just some monster that I would kind of make up from head to toe and throw together. But I'll go with about 20 years and 50 pounds ago, I was Michael Jackson for Halloween. This was early 90s. Of course, this was before he was such a controversial icon, I guess. And of course, I spent a lot of my time growing up through the 80s, and through the 80s, everybody was a Michael Jackson fan. And this was a costume I put together myself. It wasn't a Michael Jackson costume that I bought off of a rack. I bought a wig, bought a fedora, a shirt, bought a white glove, glued sequins to it, bought a pair of cheap penny loafers and some skinny jeans, and I was Michael Jackson for Halloween and got a ton of great responses to it. So I'm going to have to go with that one. But there are pictures that exist. I do not know where these pictures are. I don't think I have them. My parents might have them. But I wish I had one of those pictures to show you. Because if I do say so myself, it was pretty good. Anyway, so that was my favorite Halloween costume of all time. Favorite place to buy Halloween merchandise? Well, I think anyone who loves Halloween, we buy it wherever we can find it. It doesn't matter. No matter any store that you go into that's selling it, you can't go in that store without going through that part and just at least looking at all the different decorations and props and things. But I'm going to go with one of my favorite places is like your discount stores. I guess like Odd Lots and Family Dollar and stuff are okay, but anymore, those places really aren't any cheaper than going to Walmart or Kmart or Sam's Club, whatever. So I'm going to go with dollar stores, like your $1 stores. Like here we have Dollar Tree. Everything in the store is $1, and they have a very impressive selection of just decorations, props, costumes, just all kinds of neat stuff, and everything in the store is $1. You can go in there with $10 and walk out with 2 bags full of stuff. So that's what I'm going to go with is, you don't want to count out the little guys. The dollar stores have a lot of neat stuff that you get for real cheap. So $1 stores is my favorite place to go and look and buy Halloween merchandise. Do you carve jack-o'-lanterns, and do you go traditional or fancy? I absolutely love to carve jack-o'-lanterns. Do it every year. My mother-in-law does a little bit of a Halloween party. A lot of family and friends show up, and that's part of it. She buys a bunch of pumpkins for all the kids to carve a jack-o'-lantern, and I always get in on that. Carve at least a couple. For the most part, it's traditional. I just carve faces into the pumpkins, but at the same time, I like to make it my own. I don't go with just the triangle, eyes, nose, and mouth. I put a little bit of style into it. I'll tack a picture on the end of this video so you can see what I do. Nothing fancy, but like I said, I do like to put a little bit of style into it. A little bit of a more cartoonish type face, I guess. And do you decorate for Halloween? Out where I live on gravel roads where there's not a lot of traffic, where you're more likely to hit a deer with your car than to see an unfamiliar face. And plus, my house is so far back from the road, it really wouldn't be worth the time, effort, and work putting into, doing an elaborate outside decoration because nobody would really see it. But I do have a buddy, and it's been a couple years since we've been able to do it. He had a garage building that was separate from his house that he would turn into a haunted garage every Halloween for free for trick-or-treaters when they come through. Now, we had a new house built, and he had that building was torn down in the process, so there hasn't been a place to do a haunted garage for a couple years, but I think he built a new garage this year. So hopefully we can get that started back up. If not this year, hopefully next year. But it was haunted garage. It was a small building. Take black sheets and plastic, split it in half to 2 sections, and split it again the other way into 4 sections, cut slits for doors, and would make a little haunted house with 4 rooms for trick-or-treaters. And, of course, there was a bowl on a table outside of the haunted garage with your, your common, smaller Halloween candy items, stuff like Smarties and Dum-Dums, that kind of thing. But at the end of the haunted garage, if you went through it, there was a bowl that had your Snickers, Milky Ways, Three Musketeers, M&M's, your chocolate, the good stuff. You had to go through the haunted garage to get that. Got a ton of great reactions from that. I think we did it 3-4 years in a row straight. It was always a good time. And then, of course, his wife would make food. Family and friends would come over and have like a little family-oriented Halloween party to go along with it. It's always a great time. Like I said, I hope we get to start doing that again. But put a lot of time and effort into decorating up his garage to do the haunted garage every year. So I love to decorate for Halloween. Just like I said, as far as my house, it's not worth the time and trouble because nobody would ever see it. But I do enjoy doing it. That's it. Those are the 5 questions. Now I got to tag 5 people. Tried to find people that hadn't been tagged yet and people that I'm dying to hear their answers and their responses and see what they have. So if I tag somebody that's already been tagged, I apologize. But tag number 1, Symbiotically Geeky. Super awesome guy. Loves horror. And then, of course, comic books and all that stuff. Has a great channel. Does a lot of unboxings. He actually made this Nightmare on Elm Street 4 notebook that I have all my questions and tags written in. Awesome channel. Super great guy. Of course, put a link in the description. Follow that and check out his channel. Make sure to like and subscribe while you're there. Tag number 2, Lilith Mourning. Super awesome channel. A lot of her videos are talking about her real life paranormal experiences. Got a very dark gothic tone and look to all of her videos. Love watching her. Of course, put a link in the description. You can follow that, check out her channel, like and subscribe while you're there. Number 3, Tapp. Fairly new to YouTube, but super cool guy. Super hilarious. Does unboxing videos with his family. Great guy. Link in the description. Like, subscribe while you're there. And number 4, Funkomomma. Just graduated nursing school. Does a lot of unboxing videos. Has her kids in the videos. And of course, kids are always hilarious because you never know what they're going to say. Collects Funko Pops. Super cool chick. Check out her channel. Links in the description. Like, subscribe while you're there when you check it out. And finally, number 5, channel I recently found, Litafairie. Super cool, her decor and everything. She's pretty much Halloween year-round. Does a lot of haul videos. Does a lot of like makeup reviews and stuff, which I don't really get much out of that because I don't wear a whole lot of makeup. But a lot of cool videos. I love watching her hauls of the different horror items and the Halloween decorations that she buys and shows off. So, links in the description. So, there's Symbiotically Geeky, Lilith Mourning, Tapp, Funkomomma, Litafairie. You've all been tagged. Hope you guys get the opportunity to do a video and upload it so I can hear all of your answers. Can't wait to find out what you guys have. And, like I said, all their links are in the description. Follow those, like their videos, subscribe to their channels, show them lots of love in the comments, tell them Spider Monkey sent you. And that's it. And as soon as you guys upload, hopefully get to upload your responses to this video. I'll see you then. Happy Halloween.